In the world of Ubers UU, the meta is very defined. If you want to run Sun, use Walking Away and Chiyu. If you want to use Hyper Offense, use Sticky Web, and so on and so forth. However, niche Pokemon do exist, and in today's video, we'll be going over 3 of the most niche Pokemon and most viable out of the niche Pokemon I could find. So number 1 is Azumarill. Azumarill needs no introduction. One of the best typings in the game, one of the worst stats in the game in my opinion. Although one of the best abilities in the game. And yeah, so what does Azumarill do? Azumarill is a great counter to Palkia Origin. Slap on an assault vest on that thing and Palkia Origin will be scared as hell. And the great thing about Azumarill is that it can use Palkia Origin as setup fodder to use Belly Drum. Because most people would run Assault Vest Azumarill, when they see the Belly Drum, they know go down. Oh wait, why not use Primarina? So the second most niche Pokemon in my opinion is Alcremie. Yes, Alcremie, this thing. But what does Alcremie do? It counters one of the best sets, the best RCS in Ubers UU. RCS Dark and the set. But why is that? Alcremie's ability gives it immunity to taunt, so now it can safely engage in Combine Wars. It can also resist RCS Dark's judgment and can use alluring voice to confuse the target. And yes, while this Pokemon is still being tested in Ubers UU, it is very interesting to see such a Pokemon find a way to counter Literal God. And lastly, the third niche Pokemon we'll be going over today is Zamazenta Hero. Zamazenta Hero has been infamously the worst Ubers Pokemon in Gen 8 because it's outclassed by Zamazenta Crown, which is still bad. And as you know, Zamazenta Hero fell to OU. Yeah, that's a fall from grace. And even though Zamazenta Crown does outclass it, Zamazenta Hero has a niche that Zamazenta Crown simply cannot fill. As you know, Xianpao and Iron Bona has recently dropped, and what are they both weak to? Fighting. Now you're probably thinking, why can't Zamazenta Crown beat them up? It's because if you compare the seed stats, Zamazenta Crown cannot outspeed Xianpao and Iron Bundle and KO them safely, while Zamazenta Hero can easily KO them. At the very least, you're forcing a Terra out of them, which is very useful. Yet even though Zamazenta Hero is still very niche in this meta, I do believe that Zamazenta Hero is a very good counter to these two ice threats, even though they are not as good as we initially thought.